the prep, you think border?
Border.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, either way, this is going to be a slugfest, and border is no exception to having it be a slugfest. We already talked.
Funky you expect here for this border, Jesse?
Nope, I'd expect to see a zombie coming out. There it is, Blitz earlier today. That was the very first one. I've been hoping to see a smoke plus a zombie ban. Didn't see it.
Diffuser dies, there goes those gas canisters, and any goo mines that are still set up by Gavin will remain, but any future ones will be gone. Gunner eliminating NJR as DZ seemed to want an early push. Panbazoo was watching intently as Nave gets that diffuser down, and oh, he gets gunned down at the last second. DZ on the board as the nade gets sent out, and Hot and Cold drops. Spirits is dead as well. What a mess in this first minute of action. DZ assesses that there is an opening. They go for broke. They get caught flat-footed. Nafe is down for the count. Shotgun will come in. Citizen, the only one still upright for DarkZero. Pocket after he determines where Gunner, who's currently under watch, is.
Hoping for this play. He won't know the other player's position, and both of those players will know his spot thanks to that tracker. Nice shot on the Gunner. Okay, this is winnable. 1v1.
Still 2 gas canisters as well. He's anticipating a push up the stairs. They've made a sound call. Somebody's pinged for it, but Citizen is tucked in quite safely next to the grinder inside a workshop. And away he goes, now to find safety inside a customs. Playing off this angle with soft walls. He's expecting a swing from Diffuser, who has very limited intel as to where that plant went down. Remember, Diffuser thought it would be coming upstairs through metal. Now a drop, and will the angle be actively held, or will we see Citizen a little bit farther back? Diffuser running out of time at this point. Just a little bit over 10 seconds before that Diffuser reaches the point of no return. They start because, well, it's flown by and not a lot has happened. Final 30 seconds. M80 suffering through it. NJR downed, but it'll take some time for Diffuser to get his eyesight back. M80 doubling up on kills, numbers drawn even, but Kino still bleeding out means the advantage at the moment is with the purple team on the left side of your screen. Diffuser and Houghton, major champions working side by side. Diffuser gets one, but the jig is up. Swung on by Nafe, and it's Hot and Cold, last alive. Nafe with Diffuser in hand. Bullets go whizzing over his head, and excellent coverage by Panbas.
DarkZero, they've let Spirits jump onto that Monty. They banned his Blitz, so he can't play that, but can still get good info for his team. This smoke will stop a crossfire and allow them entrance straight into the site.
In they go, yet again. Second time a shield has found its way into the bomb site, but the same result will be met by the diffuse carrier, gunned down. Scene of the crime right now, just outlined so well with that yellow flourish. 4 players remain on M80. The only one that's taken some damage is Diffuser, still posted up watching the bomb chassis quite intently from inside a passport as Nafe and NJR remain for DarkZero. Dave's position will be given away, and Gavin was just biding his time until the barbed wire did most of the work. Now it's NJR to go for the trade. M80 finally wins one as a defending squad, and now they will go to operator bans.
Castle, they're a much faster team than they used to be, but they also will take their time if they need to. Here's Gunner for a run out, using the impact, but whipping all his shots. Oh,
second, too late. As you saw that rappel happen, and as anybody who's played this game knows, rappels can get a little goofy with those hitboxes, and he misses out on it. I mean, it looked like he also missed most of his shots, but let's just ignore that for the time being. Diffuser and Gunner, the 2 casualties on the side of M80, as DarkZero has now grown their numbers advantage by 1, and it will grow yet again as Gavin dies. You saw Gavin on the run in small office, throwing down a Zoto canister to try to chill out the attackers who have found a new pace, just a new level for DZ at this point as they sweep through the 2. Mad debuff lasts a lot longer than you think, and it also feels quite miserable to have to deal with. Gavin goes for the swing knowing that DZ is closing in on him, and he gets punished. Diffuser firing back. The only kill so far by M80 is they want to keep numbers close. 1 minute to go. I'll have to flush Diffuser out of this position, but double duty is here as they sprint on in. He's punished for it, and the look on his face says it all. He knew it was coming. Now it's Hot and Cold, tucked into the corner. Kino killless. He will need to find one as he's the last one left. A bevy of targets, but he doesn't hit even one.
Bomb site's still down below. It's not the most important position for us. Still doesn't matter, though. Opening pick from Spirit.
Day. On paper, it certainly looks like it. 2 teams both sitting alone atop the standings. Surely this is going to be a close match. Well, DarkZero was thinking something else. The French Canadian of Spirits takes down a second target. He's on a revenge tour against his former team. All 5 of the major winners from that old Beast Coast squad are in this server. Spirits just happens to be on a different team. Kino out-dueled by Pambazoob, not before he's taken down Nafe, leaving Gunner and Hot and Cold. Nitro cells both expended at this point. All the action happening on that top floor. 10 seconds left, and down goes Hot and Gunner with the dig out. Good enough.
Event. Of course, the core of Beast Coast, all in this lobby, as you said, won that major early last year. Not only are they up 5-1, moving over to defense, DarkZero are the single best defensive
on the clock, and Hot and Cold bursting on in. They will immediately peel out of that position. The Chichanka doing some serious damage as NJR continues to push him back, and it's quite the battle. He doesn't hold the diffuser. It's an absolute mess, a goddamn mess inside of the site. Gunner gets the plant down as there go more fire into the corner. Those Molotovs doing some damage. No. Diffuser might be retrievable as that clock continues to run away. Kino and Gunner both on upside down rappel. This is a very challenging angle to deal with as a defender. There's still 3 bodies up from DZ. They're going to burst 3 from these windows and be met at the end of a weapon. Kino taking down Spirits. Who's next one to vault out? NJR and Nafe getting really close to the point of no return. The attackers win, but they are expecting an armory take at the moment.
Yeah, this push is probably coming in right now. There's the first stim. They're all up the metal stairs. Everybody charging forward.
I'm curious as to where Gunner will be. The charge in does not work quite so well. 3 players down for the count. Spirits team kills Citizen. So things get ugly on the side of DZ. Suddenly it's Nathan Gunner in a 1v1. The entire server cleared out in a matter of seconds. The question will be, what's Nafe's priority? Get Spirits back up? That it will be. A 1v1 becomes a 2v1 with Gunner staring down the wrong side of that equation. He's finished off by Nafe. Goodness gracious. Earlier in this match. M80 might just want to burst on in. Yeah, this is 3 rounds in a row where they're going to be very quick to the punch, but NJR is poised and ready to greet them all. He finds 2 from his position inside of Customs. Smoke will obscure yet another. M80 falling by the wayside. 2 rounds in a row that DZ has torn strips through them. Diffuser and Gunner, major winners, working so well together, but now in the clutch, whatever work they have just got an awful lot harder. Diffuser with that case in hand. M80's last hope in this matchup. DZ looking to cement themselves as the undisputed top team of NA. All they have to do is find Diffuser, and they'll do just that. Panda party time as DZ can fist pump and smile now that